YouTube, what's going on, and welcome to the third episode of my Battlefield 4 map series. In this episode, we are going to be doing the map Rogue Transmission. Now, this is actually the first map I ever played on Battlefield 4, and it was in the same game mode, Conquest. So, yeah, this map, it's kind of special to me in the sense that it was the first ever Battlefield map that I played. So, I guess that's something, and this map has a good variety of different vehicles that you can use, and 4 different conquest battle areas for you to go in: A, B, C, and D. And B is probably the most highly contested one, as it's under the big radio thing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, B is the most contested one. So this map is pretty good. There's a bunch of cars, quad bikes that you can ride around as I die here and then respawn back and just, oh my gosh, that was just terrible. So yeah, this map has a good variety of different shielding and buildings to save yourself from cover, but you can also go out in the open out here, and during the near the map points there's more cover, but then when you're just out in the open and there's no checkpoints or objectives, there's just all open spaces. I kind of like that because there's a bunch of open space that you can just run around in, yet when there are objectives or people are going to be, there's lots of areas that you can hide from. As I was doing not so good, so I decided to hop in the tank and I start beasting here with 3 kill streak going on right now, as these guys kept firing at me. I couldn't find them, and I'm looking for them. I keep firing, and then eventually I move back, come back in, and oh, I see 2 of them. I start firing at 1. I don't believe I get 1, but here we go. He fires at me, and guess what I do? I switch to the more powerful one. Boom, get that guy. So yeah, I do really well in the tank, and the tank is another one of the vehicles that you can use and abuse on this map. And there are good tank battles down here on the dish, as they call it, Objective B. So that's another place where you can go and put in work in the tank, so that's pretty good, as I get the second guy here, and I believe there is a third guy. Oh, he's coming up, and I hop out of the tank right now, and here I'm going for him, and I see him, and he was still on his launcher, so he had no chance to get me. So that was a really good run, as I die from C4, but it was still a really good run. So now I'm hopping in the quad bike going in, and oh, I see this guy, and oh, I get him, so that was pretty good on the quad bike, getting a nice kill. But yeah, B is my favorite part of the map because of the dish. The dish actually didn't fall this game, so no one actually cared about getting it, but I'll talk more about that in a second. As you can see, I'm in the jet vehicle that I really like. Don't know how to fly it, but I just like flying around and then hopping out, as you can see the view of the dish and the whole map, so that's pretty cool, as this is what I pretty much do in the jet. So yeah, but in B, the dish, when you knock it over, the top part kind of gets leveled, and it's just opens up a whole different thing, kind of like Siege of Shanghai. So I really enjoy the levolution in this map, so that definitely adds to the things that this map can offer, and just a wide variety of things you can do on this map. So I actually really do enjoy this map, playing on it. It's not the greatest map ever, and there's definitely not it's not the best map, but it still has a lot of good features, and it doesn't mean that it's any worse than some of the other maps on Battlefield, and I think it's better than some of them for the game mode Conquest because of the variety of vehicles, the variety of areas, and the amount of open space, yet also the amount of cover and places to hide in the in the more tightly contested spaces. So these here, as I use the tank right here, I'm looking for this guy. I just move and get him. So I like how the more highly contested spaces, there's a lot of cover, where the open spaces are, as they are open. So I die here going for C, and there I go. I die right there. But now I come back again, and was it a good choice? Here we go. I'm going. I see this guy, I get him, But then I see one more guy, go for him, I get a couple hits on him, but then I just die. So yeah, the game is wrapping up, the video is wrapping up as well. This map is, in my opinion, the 5th best Battlefield 4 map for Conquest of the base maps. So as much as I like it and how it was the first map I ever played, there are definitely better maps, but not many, as I feel like this map has a lot of things to offer and is just kind of unique with the different vehicles and all the jets and all the places you can go. As, oh, I fail on this, I was gonna knife him and then I didn't and there was a guy sitting here. So I feel like this map is unique and yet also still very good and holds some of the basic stuff that you expect in a Battlefield game map. So that will wrap it up for this episode of the Battlefield 4 map series. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and be prepared for some career mode videos out tomorrow and Sunday.